Hello everybody, this is Danny from Deep South Homestead. Got a subject today we want to bring out. We've been asked a lot of questions about our bug out bags. Well, the truth of the matter is Wanda and I are not going to bug out. Wanda and I bug in is what we prepare for, because the only way I would ever need to bug out would be that a storm was to just totally tear my home up, or burned or whatever, but then we have other facilities on the property. So our intentions are bugging in. So every time Wanda and I leave to go anywhere, and this is another thing, we never go alone. Anytime she goes anywhere, I'm with her, or if I go anywhere, she's with me. That's so that we're never separated. When we do, we always have these two bags here in the vehicle with us. Now, this is Wanda's bag, it weighs 9 pounds. This is my bag, it weighs 23 pounds. Inside these two bags is everything we need to get home on. The furthest we ever hardly travel from our home is about 15 to 18 miles, somewhere in that area. And that is probably at our age, that's a 2 to 3 day journey for us. Another thing I'd like to bring out is the fact that Wanda and I live in a rural area, and we have a rural town here. It's 45 minutes to an hour in any direction from a major city. And when I say major city, I don't know what the population is, but to us it's major. The little town that we live in has just a small town, so we're not really worried about the major cities being a problem for us getting home, as long as we do it pretty quickly, because it would probably be a week or two before any of them would even make it to us. Then I don't know why they would want to come in this direction, because Wanda and I are extremely rural. When we leave our little town where we live at to come home, we have a couple of creeks we have to cross to get here, and we would be mainly on blacktop roads. Country that we live in, you do not walk through the woods because they are so thick you cannot tear your way through them down here because of the bushes and weeds and hills and swamps. There's just swamps everywhere. So we would have to walk on main roads. Now, I can probably say we don't pass 15 to 20 homes in a 15-mile area. So it's mainly just rural roads. So I wanted to bring that out in case any of you was wondering about, well, what about people? What about the country? You know, how would you get through all the people and all that kind of stuff? Where we live at, there's just not that many people to contend with where we live at. What I want to do is I want to show you what's in Wanda's bag first, and then I'll show you what's in my bag second. Okay, I've got Wanda's bag here, and I want to show you what she's going to be carrying, because this is a team effort here for both of us. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to show you now. One of the first things and the main things you're going to want to have is bottled water. Now, Wanda and I carry 4 bottles of bottled water. Now, this backpack weighs 9 pounds for her. As we walk, 2 of these bottles are for drinking, 2 of them are for cooking. Now, as we walk, these bottles are going to be emptying as we take sips out of them as we're walking along the road. So therefore, her 9 pounds of weight will always, as we get tired, will always be getting less. And then when we get along the way, we also carry inside her bag, let me put this way, we carry a canteen which will fasten to your belt loop. It stays full of water also. That gives us something to drink on, just to ensure that we get a little further along. Now, we also carry things in the bag such as freeze-dried food. We have freeze-dried foods in the bag. That is one of the most necessary, because freeze-dried foods are virtually weightless. They are loaded with nutrition also. Inside this bag also, we have Mylar bags full of dried goods in here. Now, this particular one here is a potato soup that we have. This potato soup right here will do us probably for 2 meals. So once we open it, it's not going to go bad until we eat it again. So we'll be eating potato soup on our way home, because potatoes are a complex carbohydrate, which is what we're going to be needing. Now, also, let me see all that we carry in here. We also carry peppermint candies. Because as you're walking, you can put a peppermint candy in your mouth, and it kind of gives you that little bit of sugar you need to keep you going. So as you get tired, you're constantly replenishing some sugar into your system there. So we carry a bag of peppermint candies, and we estimate there's enough in here to get us home. We also carry in Wanda's bag a medical kit. We have rubber gloves and, you know, some ibuprofen, just bandages, Q-tips, Band-Aids, all these kind of things are inside this little bag here in case of a minor emergency that we need. Now, okay, last but not least, in the bag here, we roll up our stuff because it's you carry a lot more stuff than it rolled up. We carry an extra set of shirts, underwear, socks, things like that, just in case we have to have a change of clothes for the day. Or traveling home, because you're allowed to get wet and sweaty, and if the night happens to be cool or something, then you might want to change your undergarments so that you don't have or rain. If you get caught in a rainstorm, you're going to want to change your undergarments so you don't get hypothermia or something like that set into you. So I'm going to show you what's in mine next.